Okay, we have one final last piece of the puzzle that I wanted to cover at the end of the class today. And that is what happens if there is a coefficient that's already on the radical. So here, our coefficient, as you can see, is 6, and we have the square root of 75. So the good news is that the process is exactly the same. We're just multiplying the coefficient that we find as if we're just finding the square root of 75, or I'm sorry, the simplified form of the square root of 75, and then multiplying the coefficient by 6 at the end. So let's see how we do that. We say to ourselves, what is the largest or greatest perfect square factor of 75? That happens to be 25. So then I split up 75 into its pair of factors. That includes that perfect square, so that's 3 times 25. And I remember to put my 6 here as the coefficient. So the 6 is tagging along for the ride, but it's important to keep that there or else you might forget about it. So then my result here is, okay, so I'm keeping my 6 still, and I'm splitting up the 3 and the 25 into two separate radicals. I'll put the 25 first just because now I know for sure that that is going to be simplifying it into an integer. So I'm putting that first, even though I had it as 3 times 25 up top. So this simplifies to, when I know what root 25 is, 6 times 5, which is what the square root of 25 turned into once we evaluate it. The principal square root times the square root of 3. So what is 6 times 5? 30. And final result, 30 root 3. Okay, so, all right. So let's go on and do one more example just like that. 3 root 8. Okay, what's the largest perfect square factor of 8? I'm keeping the 3. That is 4. So this is 2 times 4 in the radicand. And then I'm splitting this up into 3 times the square root of 4 times the square root of 2. Square root of 4 simplifies to 2. So this becomes 3 times 2 times root 2, which is my final answer of 6 root 2. Okay, so I'm sure you are understanding this 100% completely. I'm going to have you do, let's do a your turn problem. You can just do it on the bottom of your notes here. So I'm going to do a your turn problem, and let's say do 5 root 24, let's say. Make it negative 5 root 24. Just to throw a negative in here, because I know you love that. So try a negative 5 root 24. I want to see that on the bottom of your paper. Take these notes directly, or you should have been taking them directly on today's classwork notes. And then I'll post another video for the notes for Wednesday's class. Okay, see you in that video.